So I believe one of my ESCs has gone bad, and I'm going to have to do a little surgery on my CX20, this one in particular. What's happening is this here. All are spinning but one. This one. I thought it was the motor, so I changed the motors. Plus, I had messed the motor up. That one. And then I thought this one motor was bad as well, so I changed this one. And upon looking at them, I can see that these are larger. So I have two more. I'm going to go ahead and change these two as well. And I'll put them up somewhere in case I need them in the future, so I don't have to go buy any more. But I'm going to change this board in a few. So I'm not exactly sure how this thing went bad, because I really haven't crashed it much. As you can see, it's still pretty much intact. And maybe when I first got it a few times I did crash it, but nothing really severe, you know. And I don't know why it's bad, if that's the problem, which is what I'm about to find out. But it has two screws in it, one here and one there. I'm going to take those two out, and then I'm going to remove the solder from here, here, and here, and across there. I was going to take these off, the little plastic clips, the little ties, but I don't have any more ties, so I'm going to leave those there. And the wire that's going to the plug here, I'm just going to solder them onto the other one. I'm going to cut the end off the other one and solder them onto there. Can't see that being a problem, but who knows, I may fuck up. Excuse my language, but it is what it is. So I'm going to take off these two screws right now. I got this little flashlight because the flashlight has a magnet on the end. The screws are tiny. I don't want to drop it on the floor. And lose them. So that's one. And this will be two. My board didn't come with any new ones. This is the board. It's the red light. Like where the light's at. It's got LED lights on it. Those three little white things are the lights. And I got the exact same one. I was looking on Amazon and they had some other ones advertised for the CX20, but this one was the only one that was designed exactly like the one I have. I'm not even sure if the other ones will work properly. But it came in a set with a red and a green. Can't remember the price right off the bat. Maybe $20-something $30 maybe for the two. I don't know, but it beats bad another drone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these wires off by simply heating up the solder that's on it. So the motor's disconnected, and it'll connect the same way, yellow, black, and red. Yellow, black, and red. And I'm going to take these off. I'm not going to use this anymore, so it shouldn't really matter. I am going to have to add one wire that they don't have shown. Well, it's not on here. Just one red wire here. I'm going to have to add that one on. And I'm going to keep this. I guess that resistor on there looks pretty good. So who knows, if I blow that, you can tell when this is blown, when the end of it splits open. Normally that means that it's bad, but this looks like it's pretty good. So I'm assuming that it's something else on this little board that's bad. I don't know exactly what. So let's see what we got here. So we got these and these. This red wire here wasn't used. And this is the new one. Pretty much identical. I can't see any difference. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some solder here, here, and here. And this one I'm going to heat up a little bit and connect that other red wire that was on it. This one right here. And like I said, I think I'm going to cut this off and just connect it directly to here instead of trying to take all that apart. Should work out fine. And as you can see, even on here, that red wire isn't connected. So let's do that. So you're going to put some solder on here. And if I mess this up, I got another one coming, but that's not quite my plan. Put it here. That's not quite where I wanted that. Put another one here. So I got those three on. Probably be better if I take the motor off and put it on, but let me see if I want to do that. I could have did this with the other one instead of cutting the wires like I'm gonna do the rolls too, but I could have did it the same way. So I got yellow, black, and red. So I go yellow, black, and red. Yellow, black, and red. Okay. That appears to be in there pretty decently. And I guess what I'll do while I have this off is I'll put a little solder on the ends of these wires. Probably never believed that this is like really my first time soldering, maybe second time. I don't think I'm doing too bad. Well, as you can see, well, my battery went out, so that's how come I didn't get to finish the complete reassembly of the ESC for this particular motor. But I just kept going on it, and I completed the job, reassembled the drone completely, and just wanted to finish with showing that it was successful. So I completed it, and I'll let you see. I'm buying the drone, and I'm going to arm it. And I'm going to give it a little power. I don't want the thing to fly off in the house. But everything is working. Blades are spinning. I also replaced the other two motors in it, because these were a lot shorter. And when I replaced these two, I didn't want to have two that were sitting higher and then two that were sitting lower, and for some reason it created some type of problem. But that was the bad motor right there. So, but like I said, all of them are working. And that will conclude it.